Hi, welcome to Gardenville. I'm Catherine.
And I'm Susan.
And we are in a lovely little sunny spot here, Susan, aren't we?
We are.
What are we doing?
We're under a tree and we're looking at these little cyclamen.
Cyclamen, aren't they lovely?
These are Cyclamen neapolitanum or hederifolium. And they grow from a corm, which you can't actually see.
What's a corm?
It's a sort of bulb-like thing, about, well, it can vary in size, but about so big.
So can you just buy that in the garden centre?
You'd buy that in the garden centre and you'd plant it with the top of it just level with the surface of the soil or almost above it.
Okay.
And you can see here, once they've gone in, they will then, after a while, they'll start to seed themselves around the place.
Which is very handy. So
yeah.
It's a cheap way of sort of covering an area.
Now this area under the tree here, if left to its own devices long enough, they will spread throughout this whole area.
Oh, fabulous.
They start flowering in about August and they flower through to end of October, November.
And then what?
And then the leaves will stay green until about sort of May next year, and then they'll be gone for the summer, and then they'll come back into leaf for flowering again in...
But so it still gives you coverage?
Oh, it still gives you, yeah. I mean, they're lovely little, I think they're just, I don't know, they're almost, I was going to say human, but they look like a little animal or something.
They do, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, they're elegant.
They're elegant, they're lovely little things. Yeah.
And under a big old tree like this,
under a tree,
they look terrific.
Yeah,
and it's very nice putting a little bit of sort of pottery or whatever with it.
These are sort of terracotta pumpkins.
Yeah.
Put candles in them.
Yeah, which looks really nice.
But once these spread into a total mass, if you've got somewhere where they can spread, they really are super.
And they give you great coverage.
Yeah, they give you great coverage.
And the bulb then, is that bought in a bag? Do you buy that?
You probably get them, I haven't looked for them now recently in the garden centre, but you probably get them loose and you buy them at so much.
Oh, I'm definitely going to go out and buy those. I think they'd be absolutely
super,
lovely
yeah.
under an old tree
now,
or whatever.
There is another variety which flowers later, Cyclamen coon, but it looks, I mean, if you put two of them together...
And the coon goes later in the season?
It's a bit later, yeah.
That might suit a lot of people
sort of
then,
December
wouldn't it? If you wanted something that would go later.
Well, it's sort of December through to March, I think. Now I'd have to look it up again to confirm that.
No cutting back required?
Nothing, you just
leave
let them get on with it, yeah.
Very handy to have.
Keep them weed free, of course. I don't let them get smothered in weeds or anything.